All right, transformations day 2. Today specifically, we're going to hit on the idea of reflections. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. I had to call in. My son's sick today, so we'll pick back up on this. If you guys have questions, bring them tomorrow. A reflection is a transformation in which it flips a figure over a given line. So a reflection flips it. The line, it's a crazy name for it. It's called the line of reflection. Go figure, right? So a reflection flips an image over a given line. The line is called the line of reflection. All right, so our first example, we've got a triangle being reflected over the x-axis. So we're going to highlight the x-axis here. And we're going to take that figure and we're going to flip it over that line. So we take all of our points, point A, point B, point C, and we're going to label them the new points, A prime, B prime, C prime. Really, guys, it's just count how many spots it is directly away from the x-axis. So A was 3 spots down, so I go 3 spots up. B is on it, so I just mark it directly on it. C is 2 spots away, so I go up 2 spots and mark that. There's my A prime, B prime, C prime. I'm going to label that out. So it's basically like if you folded it over the line, the shape would match up. We can use that arrow notation for it as well. It's just triangle gets reflected to A prime, B prime, C prime. Let's talk about the coordinates. Let's go back and look at them. A was 1, negative 3. B is 3, 0. Got 1, negative 3. 3, 0. Forgot what C was. 4, negative 2. All right, and we want our coordinates of A prime, B prime, C prime. Now because we flipped it over the x-axis, hopefully you guys can see the x value don't change. It doesn't go left and right. It just gets flipped upside down. So all of my x values I know are going to be the exact same. The y values, however, if we go back to that, it looks like they just flipped from being positive to negative, or negative to positive, I should say. So it's going to be 1, 3, 3, 0, and 4, 2. General rule for an x-axis reflection: x equals just x, we don't change it. But the y values do change. They just become the negative versions of each other. So it's going to be x comma negative y is a general rule for the x-axis reflections. Now let's reflect one over the y-axis. Same deal. All your points of your triangle, A, B, C, and we're going to reflect it directly over that line. Let's highlight it a little bit deeper here so we can see it. Point A is 1 spot away, so we will go 1 spot away over here and label A prime. Point C is 4 spots away, so we'll go over there, 4 spots away. We'll label that C prime. And point B is 3 spots away, again 3 spots away. If we fold them over, we'd be given the triangle A prime, B prime, C prime exactly as you guys see it drawn out right now. What are the coordinates of all those? We got 1, negative 3, 3, 0, and 4, negative 2. We want the new coordinates. If we look at these, the y values actually stay the same, so it doesn't go up and down, it just goes left and right. So all it's going to change is the x values. And really, if we identified and really studied the x values, all that ends up happening is that they get the opposite version of what they were. So while the x's change, the y's stay exactly the same. So if we want to write a general rule for this, we're just going to look at the x values after we plotted it out. And in this case, the x values all were flipped, so it's going to be negative x, and the y values stayed the same, so positive y. All right, example 3, we're going to draw out a triangle with those coordinates. Then we're going to do some reflections to it and get the new coordinates. So J is 0, 2. K is 3, 4. And L is 5, 1. Label out JKL. All right, first part's done. Second part, draw J prime, K prime, L prime after a reflection over the x-axis. Let's go and label the x-axis, our line of reflection. We're going to count our points. L was 1 spot away, so there's my new L. J was 2 spots away, so there's my new J. And K was 4 spots away. Therefore, K is now 4 spots away. The coordinates, we're flipping it over the x-axis, so the only thing that changes is the y values. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take it and we're going to do more to it. We did our J prime, K prime, L prime, but now we're going to do a double prime. We're actually going to take it and reflect what we were given, and now we're going to do that over the y-axis. So we take our new image, our J prime, K prime, L prime, and we're going to flip it over that axis. J stays exactly where it is. K is 3 spots over, so we'll go 3 spots this way. And then L is 5 spots over, so we go to -5. We can plot a point. And there we go. Now we've got J double prime, K double prime, and L double prime, meaning that there was 2 transformations placed onto it. Let's go ahead and jot these coordinates down here.